welcome back to my channel. Today is kind of a spontaneous video. This is due to this is a very emotional and spontaneous video because last night I was up at midnight, 12 o'clock to get up and get the Target LoveShackFancy collection. And I'm really frustrated because I already got in at midnight, but I still cannot get the most wanted items that I want. I managed to get a couple of dresses, but I was just really frustrated because I got in first at the first minute and a lot of items are already sold out, and I'm like, how can you do this, Target? How can you just, are you allowing robots to just rob those clothes off the rack? But anyways, I have enough of this rant. I just think it's not very fair that a lot of people don't get their chances by the time they wake up, and I'm here to provide you the alternative solution, which is Shein. You can see like I have a couple things added to my cart that are super inspired by the LoveShackFancy collection. You can call these a designer dupe. I have been shopping at Shein for a while now. I really like their customer service. I really like their shipping time. It takes like less than a week for them to ship to me, and the return policy is always super good. And let's not mention that their stuff is super affordable, and you don't have to pay the LoveShackFancy or even the Target prices for these dresses. So let's get started. The first thing that you can find are the yellow dresses in LoveShackFancy. And LoveShackFancy is very famous for their yellow sundresses and the bright yellow vintage dresses. It's very difficult to find yellow dresses that are similar styles. However, I managed to find this one that looked pretty darn good. It has an open back. It has the ruffle detailing on the heart here. The chest line here is super feminine, so it is definitely worth checking out. Sorry, my mouse is going everywhere. So yeah, this is a great buy if you want a yellow dress and you cannot get one from LoveShackFancy. I'm gonna link all my shopping carts down below so you have all your items there for you. And the next one is this layered hem dress. And you guys know that a lot of LoveShackFancy dresses on Target, they have a lot of those tie waist detailing right here, cinching on the waist, and a puffy sleeve. I think this dress kind of just ticks all those boxes. And I actually like this print much better than a LoveShackFancy. Sometimes LoveShackFancy can be a little bit out there, a little bit not for everyone, but this tone is very neutral and it's definitely suitable for all the skin tone. And there's multiple colors. I really like this white one. This vintage vibe, the vintage design really represents well with the LoveShackFancy detailing. And here also this one, this blue color is to die for. I really want this dress. And the next one, this is also a super inspired dress. This is not that floral, it is more of a pure color. It only has this vibrant blue color, but I really like there's crocheting along the sleeves, along the chest line, and also a cinch waist detail. The puffy sleeve is definitely a big design detail in the LoveShackFancy, and also the high neckline, the high-ish neckline, and also the hugging of the waist. This is definitely one I can consider LoveShackFancy dupe, even though this is not probably very representative of the Target collection. I think the regular LoveShackFancy line has something similar to this. And let's continue on to my other picks. This one is better for those who love longer dress, a longer maxi length dress, and it also has a puff sleeve and a floral detail. This is a more mature feminine look. And here, this is a shorter skirt, shorter dress version. This has multiple colors. I really like this one. This is a simple classic dress, a little tea dress. You have a bunch of colors to choose from: a mustard yellow, a blue, I personally probably like the blue one better, and the pink one. And the next one, this print is very inspired, I think, by the LoveShackFancy design. You can see the strawberry detail, or no, not strawberry, but the floral detailing. It is very pretty and feminine with the puff sleeves and the vintage print detail. The color combination is just spot on for this one. Even though it is 23 bucks, you can definitely get the look for less. And this one, this is kind of an interesting combo dress. You can see it has very feminine detail. This is more not a direct copy, but a very inspired look for the designer. You can see the lace bodice part, and there's the chiffon dress part. Very feminine, so vintage. I love the detailing of this. It has all the sizes. Grab it before it goes, because I know sometimes Shein stuff sell out quick as well. It's not as bad as the Target one, but they do sell out sometimes. So if you like something, grab it as soon as you can. And this one, this is a typical blue tie waist dress, very like the ones in the LoveShackFancy collection. I have to say I like this one probably better because it seems more figure hugging than the LoveShackFancy ones. You can see those prints are just very inspired. Did I show this dress before? It looked pretty similar to the other one that I've shown before. But you can see, oops, you can see how the tie waist detail and the puff sleeves and the ruffling on here. Next, we have this all over floral knot tie dress. This is a more of a bodycon dress. I don't think LoveShackFancy does. They do some bodycon dresses, but I don't see it too much in the Target collection. But this is definitely one of the dupes you can find. That's really pretty. And move on to this one. You can see there's so many options in Shein. This is definitely a good dupe website if you want to find a LoveShackFancy dupe. Look at this gorgeous detailing. Looks like a watercolor painting. I'm not too big of a fan of all the dresses they do that are open back because I cannot wear a bra with it. I prefer wearing a bra. But if you don't like wearing a bra or you want to wear pasties, this is definitely a great dress. The puff sleeve detail is really spot on. And also, next one, this is almost identical to one of the Target collection ones. This floral with white detail with the puff sleeves. It's like a baby doll design. This is I think this length is shorter, but it is definitely super inspired by the LoveShackFancy collection. And let's check out the different colors. This is a very pretty green color. Also very refreshing for the summer. Look at this one. This is a purple underline color. Very similar to one of the LoveShackFancy ones. And I have so many different ones. I'm just gonna talk about the ones that I think that are most representative. This is super similar to the one with the blue dress that's on target.com. You can see this is also a chiffon dress. It is very pretty. Obviously this has a lower neckline, but the print is very similar, and the chiffon material, you can also get it in multiple colors. And the next one is this $17 dress. Look at this. This is just, it just screams LoveShackFancy to me. If you don't have $100 or $60, or you cannot just fight your way through the Target website, this is your answer. This is Shein. Shein is your answer. I got all the dupes ready for you. So if you want to check it out, please check out the description box down below. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. I really would like to find all these dupes for you, because at the end of the day, I'm like you, like a consumer. I'm human. So whenever I don't get my hands on something, I get frustrated and I try to find a way. And hopefully you guys have fun shopping. Whether you have scored the Target collection or not, you still have the Shein option ready for you, and you can always get pretty dresses no matter what price you pay. You can pay $17 or $60 or $300 for a real LoveShackFancy one. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please check out the links down below. Love you. Bye.